You know, I'm trying to remember how long you have been in this new position, but it can't be more than 6 months.
That's about right. I took over for Gerry Early, who was with the Talbot County Arts Council for 20 plus years and was a wonderful leader for the organization during that time. And I was brought on, I guess, in August. Gerry transitioned the position over to me. But I can tell you, we never anticipated a learning curve that was going to include something like
You know,
this.
I've been talking to your colleagues in the arts. In many cases, these are new directors who are
Yeah.
taking over. So it's kind of a frustrating time, I'm sure, because you probably had all sorts of ideas on how you were going to start your first year.
But I think times like this call for leadership. They call for people being very flexible, for being innovative under the circumstances. Yes, we are in our open period for people to submit grants to us for community arts development projects that they want to do for the next 12 months. And usually we accept applications between March 1st and the end of the month, March 31st. I have to say it's been really interesting because I thought we would see tremendous drop off. We haven't. We probably have had about 75% of the people who typically submit grants to us got it in by the deadline, although I did communicate with everybody ahead of time that we were going to extend the deadline to April 10th, and if they would just let me know that's what they plan to do, that would really be helpful. But people in the arts are resilient, and they have continued to get the work done that they need to get done in hopes that we'll be able to fund their programs for the future. And that's what we're here to do, to help organizations with what's going to happen when this is all over, and it will be over. The arts and the arts nonprofits have a huge economic impact, and they really do affect our quality of life here. And I truly believe we're going, and those of us in the arts are going to play an essential part in the recovery of this area. I'm working very closely with the Maryland State Arts Council, and I have to say, they have been, in my opinion, really superb. They've been out there. They've been passing measures that will help ease burdens of organizations and artists who are really under the gun for a lot of things right now. They have a website that is very comprehensive in terms of compiling a list of state and national resources that people can tap into. They're hosting what they call creative sessions, where we all get online and share information and ideas about how we are all going to handle things in the future. And it's been great to have colleagues like that to fall back on, and you get a sense that we're all in this together. I think what we're going to see is the way we're going to see our way out of this in the future is that you're going to see more collaboration and more partnerships at the local level. It's going to take all of us to support our arts organizations and our artists to work our way out of this.
What are you most worried about?
The organizations, the large organizations at the top, will have an easier job, I think, coming back. They have more resources in-house available to them. They have boards that are larger. They have more infrastructure. It will take time, but I think they're going to be fine. It's the next group of people that I'm a little concerned about. Those who rely on ticket sales to help support their organizations. These are much smaller. Many of them are supported by volunteer staff or part-time staff. And I think those are the groups that we're really, really going to have to pay a lot of attention to. because they add something to the fabric, the arts fabric of our community, and they're going to need our help, and help in a different way.
It's also kind of an interesting time in terms of creativity, isn't it?
No question. And I think what we're going to see is lots of new ways and new thinking, and we've got to be supportive of that. We have been relatively traditional in our view of looking at the arts over here. And I think this situation is going to help us push those boundaries out a little bit and look at things in a different way. But then that's true of the world right now.
Thanks so much.
Sure. Thank you.